Hello. So the type of fuel that I chose for this project was biodiesel. What is biodiesel? Biodiesel is a type of biofuel that is produced domestically here in the United States. It is a renewable type of fuel that is made and manufactured from various animal fats, a range of vegetable oils, and mainly actually even recycled grease from restaurants. Its main use is to power diesel vehicles, or rather any machinery or piece of equipment that is run on any type of diesel fuel. It's a type of substance that has a similar buildup and characteristics as petroleum oil, but it is highly renewable and highly environmentally beneficial. How is it grown and cultivated? Biodiesel is grown from a variety of different sources, including different types of greases, oils used for cooking, vegetable oils, and even animal fats. It is grown, cultivated, and produced through a process called esterification or transesterification, which is a reaction that occurs when two reactants in a compound come together to form an ester as the reaction product. The process of esterification to create biofuel entails certain vegetable oils and fats from animals being reacted with short chain alcohols. The alcohols that are used are either methanol or ethanol, but more effective conversions into biodiesel have been found when working with methanol. How is biodiesel produced? Biodiesel is usually produced from tallow, which is animal fat, vegetable cooking oils, or excreted waste oils. The process usually involves three steps. The first part of the process is the transesterification of the oil in which the base is catalyzed. The second part of the process of the conversion of biodiesel involves a direct acid catalyzed reaction. The last and final part of the process involves the conversion of the oils to the fatty acids, which then become biodiesel. Due to the fact that biodiesel has a low waste production and on account of it being biodegradable, it actually allows for bacteria and other living organisms to decompose the organic materials found in biofuel under the aerobic respiration and the respiration process. Additionally, biodiesel has been proven to be a highly concentrated form of solar energy that has been proven to be very effective in the photosynthetic process that has undergone in the growth phase of plant livestock and raising. So the developmental status of biodiesel, it's been deployed for quite some time now, and it's pretty openly available around the country. It's been used by millions due to proper government enforcement and policies. However, it's still viewed as insignificant in the global market for diesel fuels. It's experienced massive growth in production, development, and distribution. From January 2022 to January 2023, there was actually a 6% increase in the production of biodiesel. Each year, it is roughly estimated that 2.1 billion gallons a year are produced. And with the growing demand and technological innovations, these numbers are only expected to increase in upcoming years. So, what is biodiesel's impact on the carbon footprint? Biodiesel actually has a very low carbon footprint, emitting only 5.87 grams of carbon dioxide when it is combusted, and driving 1 mile on biodiesel can emit only 404 grams of CO2, which is pretty low. It's a more effective type of biofuel than petroleum oil or with biodiesel, only lowering wastewater by a whole 79% and total hazardous waste by 96%. So its economic impact, this positively impacts the economy due to the fact that the cost on motor fuels is decreased, but the consumption of motor fuels is increased. It's non-toxic and biodegradable to the environment, and the Environmental Protection Agency actually states that biodiesel can combat various types of climate change, and the use of biodiesel provides many safety benefits to the public, such as improved air quality and energy security. So communication of biodiesel to the public, to enforce awareness and communication to the public on this biofuel. The biodiesel education grants, such as biofuel education program, are put into place in order to educate government officials, as well as private sectors, the public, and really any other interested group or party about the benefits of using biodiesel and why it's such an important part in environmental stability. Additionally, there's the biodiesel income tax credits, which act as an incentive to consumers who are not financially stable enough to produce biodiesel or utilize it for their vehicles in high quantities. So my analysis of biodiesel and the future steps to take forward, it's one of the more cost-effective and most consumed biofuels in the country. And unlike some other fuels, biodiesel presents itself as a reliable and more environmentally beneficial source to utilize for the maximum efficiency of certain engines and vehicles. Other than its low carbon footprint and it being biodegradable, it lowers a range of hazardous wastes when used, and it's overall safer biofuel as it is very non-combustible when used by the public. Main goal moving forward is to sustain biodiesel's production. It comes with the National Biofuels Action Plan, which is in place to fully maximize the environmental and economic benefits of biofuels by improving on the process of feedstock production to final use of certain biofuels, such as biodiesel. So plan of action if funding wasn't an issue. So biodiesel has many methods of being produced that include dilution, microemulsion, and even transesterification. If funding for the production and distribution did not present itself as an issue, I would propose that we commercialize these specific methods of biodiesel production. That way, more fuel is produced and a higher quantity is able to be used by the public than its current production and distribution rates. With no limit financially, we could develop more research into methods that reduce the amount of wastewater that is produced during the biodiesel production process. With this plan, there will be a higher production rate of biodiesel, enabling people to have a constant and efficient way to run their vehicles, as well as a more clean environment in the process with the reduced water waste during biodiesel production. And these are the various sources that I cited and that I used during the presentation. Thank you very much.